Hey there, it's Megan. If you look behind me, I'm actually getting ready to leave for spring break, so I've got everything packed up and I'm actually just waiting for my parents to come pick me up. Because tonight we're gonna go see Jekyll and Hyde in Des Moines at the Civic Center with my grandma. So I figured that this week's video, in honor of going to go see Jekyll and Hyde, I'm going to give you guys my top 10 favorite musicals. There's a couple I haven't seen live performances of, but most of them I actually have seen live. The list that I give them in is not like this is number 10, this is number 1. I'm just listing them. Number 1 on my top 10 list is Les Miserables. I absolutely adore the musical. It is the very first operatic musical ever. I actually got the opportunity to go see Les Mis while I was abroad in London last semester, and that was such a cool experience. That was right after I went to the Les Miserables premiere in London, and then I went to go see the movie with my parents. This semester for my my voice lessons, I'm actually getting to sing 2 Les Mis songs, and I sang a Les Mis song last year. Last year I sang On My Own, and this year I'm singing In My Life and I Dreamed a Dream. So I'm covering pretty much all Les Mis songs that I can because I love that music. Number 2 is Wicked. Wicked is the prequel, I guess, to The Wizard of Oz. Or the in-betweenquel, I guess. I don't know. But I've seen Wicked twice in Des Moines with my dad, and I absolutely love that music. 3 is The Lion King, which I did get to go see with my grandma. That stage production is so incredible. The costumes are incredible because it's not just like animals. It's people controlling like these big animal costumes. Like there's guys on all fours in like giraffe legs going like that across the stage, and I'm like, I give you guys big kudos. I can't do that. I wish I could, but I can't. Number 4 is Phantom of the Opera. I first saw the movie version with Gerard Butler and Emmy Rossum, and I loved that. And I think a couple years ago, I actually got to go see it at the Civic Center. The production is really, really cool. Just the fact that they have a boat that actually is mechanically controlled that comes out on stage and all that, and they had the rising candles and stuff like that. So it was a really cool production. I actually got to sing a Phantom of the Opera song for my voice lessons last year at Central. I sang Think of Me and Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again. Number 5 is Guys and Dolls. I actually had the extreme pleasure of being in my college's production of Guys and Dolls last year. I played General Matilda B. Cartwright, and that was a lot of fun because I got to finally be in a musical that I've auditioned for 3 separate times at 3 separate schools, finally got in, and I got to hang out with a lot of my friends and made a lot of really cool friendships. And it was just a really fun musical. The songs are absolutely great. I love it. 6 is Pajama Game. I've actually gotten the opportunity to be in this production too. Not really well-known musical. There was a movie version that came out, I want to say in the 50s. That was really, really cool. I actually own that at my house, but I actually did get to be in Pajama Game when I was in high school. I was part of the chorus. I did have a named part, but I was mostly part of the chorus, and that was a lot of fun because I actually got to learn how to polka dance. So that was really, really interesting, and my parents came out to all the shows, which was a lot of fun. 7 is West Side Story. I like it because it's a musical version of Romeo and Juliet, essentially. And I love Shakespeare, and I love music, so putting them together is just really, really cool. My dad and my brother make fun of me whenever I watch that movie, because if you've watched it before, you know that they plie and they sashay as they're trying to fight, and it looks really, really odd, which, in all honesty, I laugh at it too. It just looks really, really odd, but it's a really good musical, I promise, so if you haven't seen it, see it. So yeah. West Side Story, I actually haven't gotten to see a production of West Side Story. I really want to, but I just haven't found one yet. So number 8 on my list is The Music Man. Music Man, I am actually getting to sing a song from The Music Man this semester. In my voice lessons, I'm singing Till There Was You. If you know the musical, it's where Harold Hill and Miss Prue are on the bridge, and she's like confronting him about, I know your secret, but I'm not going to tell anyone because I finally realized that I love you. And they sing, and it's a really great song, and I love it. I actually haven't got to see a production of this one either. I really want to. The closest that I've gotten is when my brother was in choir back in middle school. He had to sing a part from the Wells Fargo Wagon song in The Music Man, and I think that's the closest I've gotten to like seeing a live production. But I have seen the movie, and I love the movie with Kristen Chenoweth and Matthew Broderick. So is Hairspray. Actually have gotten a chance to see Hairspray live. I saw it a few years ago. It was around the same time I saw Lion King. Got to see it at the Civic Center with my grandma, my mom, my dad, and my brother. Love that musical, love that movie, love everything about it, because whenever my brother Justin turns the soundtrack on, we'll dance around the house, dance in the car, and sing along to it, and it just gets really entertaining. If we do that when I see my brother, then I'll record it and I'll put it up on here. I can't make any promises. 10 to round out my top 10 list of musicals is Chicago. Chicago is, it's more of a rough musical, which is really cool. There's not enough rough musicals around there. I haven't gotten a chance to see a live production of this. I really do want to, along with other ones I haven't gotten to see a live production of. I guess, once again, the closest I got was when I was in high school in Texas. I had a friend who performed at a concert that sang You're Good to Mama, that Queen Latifah sings in the movie, which I also love the movie, just love it. But she sang that song and did a phenomenal job. I'm not sure what she's doing right now, but I hope that she's gone on a musical theater because she was an awesome singer. That rounds out my top 10 list of my favorite musicals ever. I promise to post a video next week. Hopefully I will get some footage from when I hang out with my friends Allie and Miguel and Chris, trying to get an airsoft battle going, so maybe I'll get footage of that. Also, I forgot to mention one more thing. If you really like musicals but you don't have money to go see them, I have two options for you. One, you listen to the tracks on Spotify, close your eyes and pretend you're there, pretend you're watching it, then it's a lot more entertaining. You can actually put yourself in there. Two, go to the search bar up above and type in AV Bite. They are a YouTube channel that does musicals every week. Now, they're not the traditional type of musicals that you'll see on Broadway, but you know what? They're really entertaining, and the guys on the channel are really, really creative. They've done a Tumblr the musical, they've done Google the musical, they've done Doctor Who, Star Wars, all that type of stuff. So, yeah, go to their site, check out their stuff, and subscribe to them because they are an awesome channel. But yeah, I'm gonna go finish packing and edit this, obviously. But yeah, just finish packing, finish cleaning until my parents get here. So that pretty much wraps it up. Until next week, I will see your lovely face later.